del Rosario. Let's get you up to speed with some news that you could use right now.
And hello there, beautiful people. I'm Anne Asis-Carilo. We are here to make sure your day starts right with a lot of positive vibes and inspiration.
Happy Tuesday, I'm Monique Tuzon. Join us in the next hour for stories and conversations that matter. And speaking of stuff that matter, we have a couple of things lined up for today that are exciting. Something to do with teeth and the weather.
Yeah, no.
Always.
Teeth and the weather. I love the combination.
Right?
They're connected
Teeth and weather.
They're connected kasi minsan kapag malamig, di ba, medyo sumasakit yung ngipin mo.
Oh, that's so true. Yes, yes.
No, pero that's not what we're talking
Ang
about.
galing mo.
Kailangan hanapan ng segue, di ba? Pero, but to be quite honest, it's really interesting, very informative yung show na to because I think there was a tweet or an X post, I don't know what you call it, that we saw, that we saw that sparked a bit of conversation, especially with regards to Sierra Madre. So that's why we're going to be talking about the weather. So we're going to do all that and more here today. But speaking of the weather, ladies and gentlemen, expect generally fair weather today with Typhoon Pepito no longer around the country. Let's take a look at this. As of 5 a.m., Pag-asa says the now severe tropical storm Manny, known in the Philippines as Pepito, is already outside the country's weather monitoring area and has no direct effect on the conditions for today. Now, if you notice, it's been hot these days, especially around noontime. It's because of the easterlies, which is bringing those warm winds. So stay hydrated, folks. Forecasters say those up north, including in Batanes, may experience some cool conditions and rains due to the northeasterly wind flow. And as for Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon, we can expect fair weather conditions today and some scattered rains later on. Tune in to Weather HQ later at 9 a.m. where we will be with you whatever the weather here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Meantime, the local government of Catanduanes appeals for additional assistance from the national government to help rebuild homes damaged by Super Typhoon Pepito. Speaking on BNC's On Point, Catanduanes Governor Joseph Cua explains homes in 7 towns in the province are damaged totally and partially, especially those made with light materials. Cua says they do not have enough funds to help affected locals rebuild their homes. Catanduanes is believed to be the area worst hit by the typhoon. The Civil Defense Office estimates thousands of homes were damaged in Catanduanes. Undersecretary Ariel Nepomuceno says cash assistance from the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development is available for those affected.
Ang una pong kailangan tumulong sa kanila, may programa naman ma'am, ang DSUD ng Department of Housing. Meron sila for those who have their houses partially damaged, bibigyan sila ng 10. But we need a list from the LGUs. No? Yung mga qualified and it would be listed, yung may partially damaged houses, bibigyan sila ng 10,000 pesos at yun namang fully damaged or totally damaged, 30,000 pesos. Alam natin medyo hindi malaking-malaki yan, but hopefully
hindi po talaga. Hindi po talaga.
4 people were reported dead after the recent string of typhoons that battered the country. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council says 28 individuals have been reported injured, with 5 others still missing. The recent calamities have affected over 1 million individuals and has displaced over 457,000 people. The damage to agriculture is pegged at around 8.6 million pesos, with damage to infrastructure standing at nearly 470 million pesos.
American storm chaser Josh Morgerman witnessed firsthand the wrath of Typhoon Pepito in Aurora. On X, formerly Twitter, Morgerman recalls that he was in Borlongan Beach at the height of the super typhoon and went right through its eye or center. He also says Pepito was the most ferocious storm he has witnessed in 5 years. Morgerman also gave a shout out to his Filipino driver for keeping them safe. He also calls our kababayan a superhero. And again, storm chasers are crazy. But just being able to be in those extreme weather conditions, but then they always come up with such great footage, such great stories, and it's It's just one of those things that, you know, you keep on viewing and you
Right.
cannot
Yes.
take your eyes off it.
They're
And the
really fun to
thrill of it,
watch.
too.
Yeah. Paolo, do you see yourself doing that eventually one day?
Yeah,
Not
for the
really.
weather.
No. I won't chase the storms. I'll report on it because I need the signal and all of that.
Excuses.
Alam mo, okay lang maging storm chaser, huwag ka lang ma-stuck sa traffic. Time for a road check this hour.
That was a great segue.
I don't know if it's a great segue. I'm thinking about it right now.
was.
No.
Enjoyed it.
Parang I don't want to be in a storm. I'd rather be in traffic.
Now here's a look at the situation along Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City. On the left side of your screens are vehicles going to Sandigan Bayan. As you can see, things are still free-flowing on that lane, except for the counterflow for vehicles heading to Quezon City Circle or UP Diliman. On the right side are vehicles headed to the Quezon Memorial Circle. Wow, things are already slowing down at this time. So extra patience, please, if you're already on the road. Now this time, let's check on the situation along EDSA Guadalupe northbound. On the left side of your screens are vehicles going to Shaw Boulevard. On the right side of your screens are vehicles headed to Makati. Both lanes seem to be free-flowing at this time. So better leave your homes early to avoid unnecessary delay. And a reminder to motorists, the expanded vehicle number coding scheme is in place. Since it's a Tuesday today, vehicles with license plates ending in 3 and 4 should be off the road right about now until 10 a.m. and again later from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now we got some good news for motorists. After 3 consecutive weeks of price increases, there will be a rollback on fuel prices today. The price of gasoline will be reduced by 85 centavos per liter, diesel by 70 centavos per liter, and kerosene by 90 centavos per liter. The price decrease is due to lower demand, according to the Energy Department.
Now in sports, local gymnastics king, actually worldwide gymnastics king, Carlos Yulo, adds Athlete of the Year to his list of accomplishments as 2024 winds down. Esquire Philippines hailed the double Olympic gold medalist as the country's top athlete. In its write-up, the magazine praised Yulo for, quote, embodying the spirit of relentlessness, perseverance, and Yulo made history this year after winning a pair of gold medals in floor and vault exercises in the Paris Olympics back in France in August.
Now we got some romantic news for you guys this morning. Ben and Ben's keyboardist Pat Lasaten and bassist Agnes Rayoma have officially tied the knot after their engagement in 2022. On Instagram, Pat wrote, "I married my best friend. It was a perfect day." In a beautiful ceremony in Los Angeles, California, the couple exchanged vows, marking the start of their forever. Surrounded by close friends and family, their hearts united in a promise to share a lifetime of happiness. Aw, so cute!
He doesn't watch our
I
show
love
though because he
it.
said perfect day instead of beautiful day.
That's what you were concerned about.
Yeah, that was my biggest concern.
I know, we're all like, that's
Hindi,
adorable.
mali sa
Kausap
branding.
na.
But they are having a lot of beautiful days from
Yeah.
here on. you know.
100%. Congratulations.
Yes,
And of
yes.
course, we cannot wait to hear more from Ben and Ben.
They
for
should guest
sure.
on our show.
I was just thinking that. I was like, we should have them here after
and,
their
and also
honeymoon.
free tickets because we haven't received any free tickets to anything yet.
Do they have a concert coming up?
I don't
Wala pa,
know,
no?
pero
I will be
most
on
likely.
it.
Oh, I will be there. They're going to invite me. Thank you, Ben and Ben, in advance.
Right there watching our show. Well, if you're watching our show, don't go away because we'll talk about the most extensive swaths of rainforest in Luzon, the Sierra Madre, and its supposed role during typhoons. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back. Keep it here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News channel. It's a perfect day, actually.
Hey, welcome back. You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Now, after a series of cyclones, Filipinos feel more and more helpless from the impact of disasters, spurring conversations on climate action, which we really should do. Now, Filipinos also took to social media to thank the Sierra Madre mountain range for, quote, shielding and weakening typhoons making a landfall in Luzon. One next user wrote, protect Sierra Madre at all costs. Another user shared, "Watch as Typhoon Pepito loses its eye as it slams across Sierra Madre." Meanwhile, one more user tweeted hashtag no to Kaliwa Dam and hashtag protect Sierra Madre. However, some Filipino academics on X shared their findings, saying that Sierra Madre doesn't actually lighten storms, but in fact, at times strengthens them. Case in point, Ulysses and Ondoy. Now, of course, you take a look at that. I haven't seen the entire text that was posted from the academe, but then Sierra Madre has always been one of those places wherein every time may bagyo, they say that it weakens and there's folklore around it. It's really part of the whole mystique of the Sierra Madre mountain range, considering it's the longest in the country and has been called the backbone of Luzon.
Yes, and pinoprotect niya. Di ba the folklore goes like it protects her two sons from the strong wind.
Yeah, I've seen all over social media, everybody's posting like protect the Sierra Madre at all costs and everything. So I'm actually really curious to know if it really does protect us.
Yeah, 100%. And of course, Sierra Madre, I believe if when you translate it, it refers to it being a mother. So the mother mountain range. So yeah, there it is, definitely protecting the people in Luzon. But of course, now to help us understand what people dub as the backbone of Luzon, we'll get the word straight from Professor Edmund Rosales, astronomer and meteorologist. Magandang umaga, Professor Edmund. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hi, it's a beautiful day. Good morning, Paolo.
Good morning. So, unang-una, Prof, we've seen it on social media. Some people are saying that Sierra Madre actually sometimes does not weaken the storm. In fact, strengthens it. Nung narinig mo yun, what was your initial reaction and what is the actual answer?
Actually, depende naman kasi kung anong direction ng tropical cyclone o ng bagyo. Katulad na nabanggit mo si Ondoy. Si Ondoy kasi nasa southern part masyado eh. Di ba? Ang pasok niya sa southern part. Pero kaya hindi siya gaano na-block ng Sierra Madre. While etong si Pepito, kung makita natin, o yung mga nakaraang bagyo, tumatawid siya talaga sa central Luzon o sa northern part ng Luzon. Nandun yung Sierra Madre. Ang Sierra Madre is actually yun nga, nabanggit mo kanina, longest mountain range dito sa country, from north to south. So, from Cagayan hanggang sa Quezon siya umaabot. So, makikita natin, kung titignan natin yung map ng Luzon, almost the whole part ng eastern part ng Luzon, ang location ng Sierra Madre. Mahaba siya, running from Cagayan hanggang Quezon Province, around 540 kilometers yun. Tapos yung lapad niya, umaabot ng mga pinakamalapad na part niya, nasa 56 kilometers. Yeah. So it's like a wall, no? Parang imagine mo yung kung na-imagine natin yung Great Wall of China, parang gano'n. Binablock niya. Yun. Yung kung manggagaling sa east, yung east to north to west, yung direction ng tropical cyclone o ng bagyo.
Pero sa atin mas natural, hindi ko ng Great Wall. Pero Prof, yung storm, can you explain to us, anong nangyayari sa mga typhoon na dumadaan sa Sierra Madre? What is it about Sierra Madre and yung interaction niya with storms na nag-weaken talaga yung mga typhoon? Typically, normally.
Basically, tropical cyclones are formed sa open seas, di ba? Sa Pacific yan. Ngayon kasi may La Nina tayo. So, ibig sabihin, pag sinabi natin may La Nina, we expect more rains. Tapos, kaya mas sunod-sunod dito. Ito, recently nga, 4 na magkakasunod yan. So, hindi naman siya unusual. Nangyari na rin yan na 4 years ago. Nangyari na rin yan. Ang pinagkaiba rin nito sa ibang taon, may La Nina tayo ngayon. So, ano ibig sabihin? Mas mainit yung western side ng Pacific Ocean, which is on the eastern part of the country. So, malapit sa atin yun. Kung mainit yung dagat, mas maraming magpo-form ng typhoon doon sa kasi mas more than 26 degrees Celsius, 27 degrees Celsius pataas, magpo-form yan ng mga low pressure area. Kaya ang direction nila papunta westward ang galaw ng mga typhoons. It's either west or northwest. So sa panahon natin pag this time of the year, mas matataas sila kaya mapapansin natin na nasa Luzon o sa parte ng Northern Visayas siya dadaan, papunta rito, tumatawid sa atin. So once may circulation yung typhoon, yung mga yung mga tropical cyclones, may circulations yan ng air. Dapat din maintindihan ng tao, typhoons or mga bagyo are measured actually based on the wind speed, yung lakas ng hangin, hindi yung amount ng rain.
Yeah.
Secondary lang yung rain na dala. Kaya minsan, may tropical cyclone wind signal number 1, may maulan, pero dun sa ibang lugar na may signal number 2, walang ulan. Pero mas malakas ang hangin nila doon. Mas delikado kasi yung hangin, kaya yung binabantayan natin kaysa sa ulan. Yung ulan, normal na yan eh. Kahit malakas ang ulan, hindi naman nagigiba ang bahay. Pero pwedeng magpabaha. Pero pagka mas malakas ang hangin, pwede siya magpabagsak ng bahay, mga puno, and then eventually, maglulusan yung bundok, pwede mag-cause ng landslide.
Yeah.
So yun yung pinagkaiba.
Opo.
Ngayon, kung nasa mag-landfall, ito ngayon, no, pag nagla-landfall yung mga bagyo, nawawalan sila ng source ng energy nila, which is from the sea. Mas malamig kasi ngayon ang lupa. So, hihina yan. Tapos, itong Sierra Madre naman, it acts like a wall, no, na pagdadaan yung bagyo, yung circulation niya, nababasag. Kung hindi man totally mabasag, 100%, nalilesen niya yung circulation, kaya hihina siya.
Oh, grabe, Prof.
Yun yung dahilan.
Prof, I just want to clarify rin kasi na-mention mo nga that, for example, using Ondoy as an example, dahil galing siya sa south, hindi talaga siyang na-slow down ng Sierra Madre. Ano po yung mga conditions wherein typhoon, storms, or any weather disturbances, hindi na-apektuhan ng Sierra Madre kahit dumaan siya doon?
Paulit ang question.
Ano yung mga factors po, you mentioned Ondoy a while ago na it wasn't really slowed down by Sierra Madre dahil iba yung direction po niya, coming more in from the south compared to the east, like Pepito recently. Ano po yung mga factors wherein Sierra Madre medyo na-lessen yung effect niya on the typhoons and slowing it down?
Aside from sa direction o yung origin ng typhoon, yung height din. Yung height ng typhoon. Kasi hindi naman pare-pareho yan. Mas umaabot din yan sa 10 kilometers yung taas ng typhoon. No? Yung pinaka-maximum height niyan umaabot sa 10 kilometers. So, mas mataas. Siyempre, kumbaga kaya niya lagpasan yung Sierra Madre. Ang elevation lang ng Sierra Madre is less than 2 kilometers lang yan eh. Nasa 1,900 plus meters lang siya. So kung titingnan natin, kaya niyang lagpasan yung Sierra Madre kung mataas yung main part ng circulation ng typhoon. Kaya pwedeng hindi siya totally maaari yung lower part lang ng typhoon yung mabablock niya, pero hindi pa rin totally, masasabi natin 100% once na dumaan sa Sierra Madre, mawawala ang bagyo.
Prof, can you emphasize to us gaano ka-importante ang Sierra Madre in terms of protecting Luzon? Sabihin natin na hindi natin inalagaan yung Sierra Madre. Ano mangyayari sa Eastern Luzon, Northern Luzon?
Ang Sierra Madre, it acts like a natural barrier natin. It's a wall na alam naman natin kasi ang mga tropical cyclones, it's either galing sa Pacific Ocean o sa West Philippine Sea, di ba? Karamihan kasi ng mga typhoons natin nanggagaling sa Pacific Ocean, which is from the eastern part. So, ang maganda pa sa Sierra Madre, nasa eastern side din siya ng Luzon. Kaya bago pa dumaan sa gitna ng mainland Luzon Island, nabablock na niya. So, it lessens yung power yung circulation ng hangin, yung strength ng typhoon, bago siya totally tumawid ng mainland Luzon. So yun yung isa sa mga factors na pwede niyang magawa. Nakakatulong siya to lessen yung strength ng typhoon.
Yeah, Prof, we're seeing a lot of calls for people to save Sierra Madre, to defend Sierra Madre. I mean, Anne, we were talking about it a while ago na grabe yung mga conservation efforts with regards to this.
I know some advocates, kasi Prof, they're trying to change the narrative
Actually,
about... They're trying to change the narrative about Sierra Madre. No, they're looking at taking care of its health and preservation. to prevent landslides instead of looking at it as a wind barrier. What are your thoughts on this, Prof?
Actually, kailangan, kaya yung sinasabi ng mga conservationists na protect Sierra Madre, ang sinasabi nila doon, yung mga trees kasi, yung mga puno. No, sa totoo lang, maraming illegal loggings ang nangyayari dyan, lalo na sa gitna ng Sierra Madre na hindi natin nakikita. Kaya kung makikita natin lagi, pag kami mga landslide, ano yung binababa niya? Yung mga pira-piraso na, ng mga pinagputulan na ng mga illegal logging sa ginawa sa taas. So, mas mababawasan ng puno. Actually, yung puno, ang pinaka trabaho ng puno, yung ugat niya.
Yeah.
So, yung ugat niya sa ilalim, may mga spaces yan. So, dun pumapasok ngayon yung tubig. Siya yung parang nagiging reservoir. Yan yung natural reservoir yung mga puno. Ang problema ngayon, ang isang nakikita natin problema, yung pagtatanim naman ng puno na hindi tama. Kasi hindi dapat kahit anong puno ang pwedeng itanim. Depende kasi rin sa bundok na pagtataniman. Hindi yung ordinaryong puno, basta naglagay ka ng na pwedeng itanim, pwede na yun. Hindi. May mga types din ng mga puno na ano yung dapat na tinatanim doon sa mga bundok. Yun yung concern natin. Kaya nga sinasabi ng mga conservation mga groups na protect natin yung Sierra Madre dahil doon.
And of course, Prof, that's such an interesting point because Mo, I don't think a lot of us would have known that hindi lang basta tree planting, kailangan tama yung mga plants na linalagyan natin.
No, I had no idea. I thought like if you
Same.
plant any tree that it's gonna help. But that's so interesting that Professor brought that up.
Yeah, pero Prof, right now for those who want to actually help the conservation of Sierra Madre and for those who want to do it properly, anong advice mo po for those groups, for those people who want to expand, to want to protect and want to maintain the health of yung Sierra Madre mountain range?
Pinakamaganda siguro dapat they do some studies first kung ano yung dapat na yung right type of trees na tinatanim. Kasi sayang lang kung tanim tayo ng tanim pero hindi naman siya yung suitable doon sa area na yun. Mabaliwala lang yun, hindi yung magtatagal. So, maraming dito sa atin sa Metro Manila, hindi natin alam. Alam nyo ba ng Marikina River is actually part, yung Marikina River, nakakonect yan sa Sierra Madre. So, maraming water galing sa Sierra Madre bumababa sa part ng Rizal Province. Mas tataas ang Sierra Madre, ang Marikina River, causing floods. Kasi ang Marikina, Pasig, Cainta, mababa sila. Yun yung pinaka-lowest part ng Metro Manila. Kaya kung napapansin natin lately, di ba, tumataas yung, mas madalas ngayon yung flooding dyan sa area na yan.
Yeah.
Dahil nga, kukunti na yung reservoir na naiipon na tubig sa bundok.
Professor, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for educating us. Professor ka nga talaga. I felt like I was in class. Maraming salamat. That is astronomer and meteorologist, Professor Edmund Rosales. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, so right now from smiling about Sierra Madre, we're going to have even brighter smiles here because veneers are the secret to a picture-perfect smile, or so they say. But how can you keep them looking flawless? We will reveal expert tips on aftercare, common mistakes to avoid, and how to make your smile last. Don't go away. It's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
You're still watching It's a Beautiful Day. Now, veneers are quickly becoming the go-to solution for a flawless smile in the Philippines, offering a fast track to a picture-perfect grin. Now, these ultra-thin, custom-crafted shells are designed to enhance the color, shape, and even alignment of your teeth, giving you a smile that's as natural as it is radiant. While veneers are both safe and effective, the key to achieving stunning results lies in choosing a trusted dentist. To tell us more, we have with us Dr. Johnnerick Cruz, head dentist at Veneer Center. Good morning, Doc. How are you?
Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for coming. So, Doc, I grew up in the U.S., right? So veneers are not a thing in the U.S. So can you please, first and foremost, tell us what are veneers?
Well, veneers, it's like masking your teeth, no? Just to give you a brief history. It started in U.S., actually, in California. There's a dentist named by Dr. Charles Pincus. But the purpose of veneers is for Hollywood only. Hollywood actors, no? There's imperfection do sa kanilang mga teeth, so immediate quick fix yung veneers. Then, that was 1928, sobrang luma na, sobrang tagal na ng veneers. Then, noong 1950s, it's introduced in the public na, for general public, because of their benefits, no? Like I've said, yung benefit niya is quick fix na yung may mga gaps, mga discoloration. So, mabilis na naaayos, no?
So, Doc, how did veneers get so popular here in the Philippines, especially like the past couple years? I've seen more and more friends get veneers. Why is that?
Dahil kay Doc yan.
Ikaw pala, Doc, eh.
Okay. Kasi, of course, Filipinos talaga, lagi ang tinitinan aesthetic, di ba? Yung itsura, no? Pero, of course, we need to discuss din yung benefits niya. Yes, of course, there's benefit, there's pros and cons talaga. So, lagi kung titingnan lang natin yung aesthetic, teka, kailangan maging honest din tayo dun sa consequences ng veneers, no? So, maganda si veneers, pero meron ding consequences, no?
Doc, you know what? I'm curious. Yung veneers ba are different from yung braces? Or yung goal niya the same? Like to align the teeth?
Yes, yes.
Kasi
The
merong
goal is
ibang
the same.
okay.
The goal is the same, no, to align the teeth and of course to look pleasing talaga. But yung process magkaiba. Braces kasi matagal. Talagang years minsan inaabot para
Right,
lang
right.
ma-align yung teeth and maging perfect, no? But sa veneers kasi quick fix siya. Kung immediate kailangan mong maging maganda kagad or maayos kagad, veneers yung solution. Pero syempre, merong tayong i-consider na depende sa case pa rin. Kung sobrang crowded or talagang grabe yung pagkasungki, definitely hindi rin ganon.
Doc, you mentioned it a while ago, and I'm going to dive right into it right now. You mentioned that there are some negatives, or there's some, I guess, not desirable effects of having veneers that people should consider as well. When you advise prospective clients, patients, with regards to veneer, what are the considerations that they have to make before actually agreeing to having veneers? Because it is not a short-term commitment. It will affect their lives even after the veneers are, yung lifespan nila, if I'm not mistaken, it could last from 5 to 10 years depending on the quality of veneers you actually get. Could you give some clarity with regards to that?
Okay, sa veneers kasi, ang problem kasi talaga is kailangan maging honest ka doon sa patient, no? Kasi there's no going back. Kasi remember, shave mo yung teeth, di ba? So, kailangan may planning talaga, start sa planning, then of course, yung advantage, explain mo sa patient, and disadvantage. Yung mga disadvantage kasi, ang nagiging problem talaga dyan, syempre yung material talaga niya, medyo brittle. No, so kailangan mong i-explain sa patient na, especially if you're gonna use a composite veneers, kailangan mo explain sa patient na kailangan niya mag-adjust ng diet, no? Kailangan i-avoid yung mga hard food, yung mga sticky food, marami siyang babaguhin sa kanyang diet. Kung yung mga stainy food. So, ang question is the patient willing, no, to adjust? Kasi totally mababago 'yon. Then, yun, yung isang sinabi ko, yung brittle siya. So, kung hindi ka mag-a-adjust, lagi kang babalik at babalik sa dentist nyo. So, kaya kailangan nasasabi siya prior, no? Para at least kung okay kay patient na sige doc, okay lang, basta mag-adjust ako or kung may problem, willing bumalik, then at least malinaw, no? Hindi magkakaroon ng issue.
Doc, I wish you saw the reaction of si Monique here nung pinakita namin yung procedure with regards with regards to yung sa teeth shaving para sa veneers. But for those who actually do decide to get veneers, ano yung advice nyo in terms of yung aftercare and making sure that you could prolong the veneers? You mentioned it a while ago, medyo brittle nga siya. And how
Yes.
often do you actually end up repairing veneers after the initial procedure?
Well, sa ganyan, syempre, again, may planning naman, di ba? So, titingnan kung bawa yung patient, ano ba yung mga benefit na talagang makukuha niya? Marami ba yung benefit na makukuha niya? Tapos, yung sa preparations, di ba shave mo yung teeth? So, pag shave mo yung teeth, merong veneers na hindi mo na kailangan magpa-uwi ng temporary sa patient, no? Kasi minor or minimal lang yung preparation. So, meron naman, like for example, yung case ng patient, talagang bad teeth, may mga caries, may mga sira, or hindi kaya, merong siyang fluorosis, no? Yung talagang weak enamel. So, yung preparation mo, yung pag-shave mo dun sa teeth niya, talaga medyo, sabihin natin, hindi conservative. Medyo magiging mangilo yon. So, kung hindi ka maglalagay ng temporary sa pasyente, magsasuffer talaga yung patient, no? Especially pag uminom siya ng cold drinks, yung mga maaasim na food, talagang magrereklamo sa iyo yung patient, no? So, kaya kailangan talaga, titingnan mo, explain mo doon sa patient talaga na ano yung pwede niya ma-experience. Kailangan i-clear mo lang talaga lahat, no? Yun yung nakita ko na, kasi hindi biro eh. Especially kaya hindi naman talaga lahat candidate for veneers, especially kung maganda naman ang ngipin nyo. Kung pwede mo naman ma-achieve din naman yung magandang itsura. For example, medyo dark lang yung ngipin mo, whitening, mas conservative,
Yeah.
no? Whitening.
Yeah.
Or enhancement lang. For example, medyo short lang yung ngipin nyo, dagdag ka lang. Enhance mo lang, dagdagan mo lang, hindi mo kailangang bawasan or i-prepare.
Doc, kanina you mentioned that there are certain foods and beverages na bawal mo i-take if you already are wearing veneers, right? So let's talk about yung maintenance niya. What are some of the common mistakes that patients make in the first few months after getting veneers that can compromise yung results?
Well, marami, no? Yung mga food.
Mga pasaway!
Mga pasaway, Doc!
Yung mga food, like yung mga sinabi ko kanina, yung mga matitigas na mga hard food. Tapos, syempre yung paggamit din, yung maintenance, no? Importante yan, yung regular na mag-visit sa dentist, and
Right.
yung brushing. Yung brushing, make sure na don't use hard bristles. Kailangan soft lang. So mag-a-adjust ka na, magpalit ka ng soft. Tapos avoid yung mga abrasives toothpaste. Kasi for
Abrasive
example, kung composite
toothpaste.
nga yung gamit natin, yes, kung composite gamit natin, mabilis siyang magasgas. Once na nagasgas siya, then yung stain mas mabilis. Mabilis magkaroon ng mga stains, no?
Okay.
So, kaya lahat yon, yung sa food naman, tinatanong sa food, yung mga alcohol, coffee,
Wine, ayan, bawal.
wine, yan, lahat yan.
May
no, mga-
nagtatanong daw, iced tea, kasama po ba?
Iced tea? Colored
Yes,
kasi
yes,
yun eh.
kasama.
Kasi
no?
it's brown.
And Coke as
Tuloy,
well.
yung prod natin, hindi na magve-veneer. pero,
Pero
Doc,
hindi, may mga advantage naman. May
Yeah.
mga advantage naman talaga. No?
Ganda ka
for
naman.
example, katulad nung, katulad nung sinabi ko rin kanina, di ba? Yung halimbawa, kung ang case mo talaga is sobrang bad teeth ka at talagang meron kang fluorosis, of course, magbe-benefit ka doon sa veneers kasi parang siya na yung papalit eh. Siya na yung magiging parang outer shell mo eh. Di ba yung normal is yung enamel?
yeah.
So since sira yung enamel mo or talagang compromise na yung enamel mo, so ang magiging kapalit is yung veneers, yung shell niya. Siya na yung magpo-protect sa teeth natin. Pero syempre, kailangan din, depende ano bang veneers yung gagamitin natin. So merong porcelain veneers, di ba? Merong composite veneers. Pero very common kasi, syempre, kumbaga dito sa atin, yung medyo abot kamay yung presyo, talaga, most patient na uuwi sila sa composite veneers.
Yeah.
Wait, Doc,
Advantage din, yes.
oh, sorry. When you talk about porcelain versus composite, can you dive a little bit deeper into that? Like, what are the materials? Like, I'm just so curious.
Yung difference niya
What
rin,
are the
Doc.
difference?
Resin, composite kasi resin siya eh. So, ang porcelain, again, porcelain, so, matibay talaga. Pag sinabi natin porcelain, yun talaga yung...
Like porcelain glass?
Hindi siya ganun ka-brittle compared sa composite. So, mas naglalast talaga si porcelain, no? Pero ang advantage ni resin na nakita ko, syempre, every time, madali mag-adjust compared kay porcelain kasi ang porcelain may laboratory involved yan eh. So, pag nabasag yan, palit ka na. Unlike sa composite, pag na-chip siya, doon lang sa clinic, balik lang sa clinic yung patient, i-repair lang ng dentist. Same day, matatapos, no,
Okay.
magagawa masosolve yung problem.
Yeah. Sir, Doc Johnnerick, we really appreciate you joining us here today. We wish we had more time. I know a lot of people want to end up having a smile like Mo, who does not have veneers.
I had braces though for 5 years.
Pero that is the goal smile. Ayun, there it is. Pa-zoom in pa. Closer, closer.
100%
Come on,
natural.
pa-zoom in pa.
Hala,
Yan.
I ate almonds kanina before miracle.
Doc Johnnerick, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Napa-zoom in.
I love
just
that
ate
conversation.
almonds. I love
Pero ngayon ko lang nalaman na yung veneers pala forever mo na siyang suot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could not get over the shaving of the teeth
Yeah,
part.
but then of course the
I was like,
maintenance,
yeah.
it doesn't last
It's
forever.
so
You have to
expensive.
be able to change
Maintain,
it. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
but you know, we could have had more questions for
I have a lot
Doc
more
Johnnerick.
questions,
Go
yeah.
check him out on social media
Yes.
and also his clinic as well.
Now, from talking about the teeth, let's talk about the face this time. When we return, we'll take a deep dive into the fascinating world of makeup prosthetics with renowned artist Cheryl Cabano. After the break, it's a beautiful day. We'll be right back.
I can't get enough. The world just can't get enough of my girl Mudeng. From late night TV references to food, the immensely popular baby hippo from Thailand now has a theme song. I couldn't even say it correctly because I'm so excited. Move over, baby shark.
Sing
the pygmy
it.
hippo has her own song called Mudeng Mudeng, which is released, guys, in 4 languages, including English and Thai. Mudeng became a breakthrough star online after her home zoo uploaded videos of her on its Facebook account. And good news for everyone, the song is available on your favorite streaming platform.
How does it go? How does it go?
I don't know yet because I have to listen to it. I had no idea, pa, so I need to listen to it later.
Oh, man.
But there's no Filipino version, so I told Anne she's gonna
I'm
dub
gonna
Filipino
dub the Filipino version. I need to hear this
of
and then
Mudeng.
I'll post it on TikTok later.
Oh my God,
Watch
she's
out for
going
it.
so viral. I just love it when you report news about her. It makes me so happy. Can you tell? Iba yung mood ko when you talk about
Wala
mooding.
masabi si Pao. For the first time, he's speechless.
I have no words to say, but it was just so funny kasi lahat ng sinabi ni Mo kanina, she wrote it down on her script and I was just looking at the prompter. Sabi ko, oh my goodness, si Mo to. This is Modeng sa moment.
Modeng. No, I kid you not. Like we've told y'all before, me and Paolo's conversation on social media, it's literally just mudeng.
Yeah, it's just full of pygmy hippo.
Like from glass mudeng
Yep.
to like the phone accessory mudeng. Now I'm gonna have a chair mudeng soon.
To cake mudeng.
Yeah.
You remember that Halloween post that I sent you?
That one
This
was kinda
woman,
scary,
like,
though.
Yeah, she did prosthetics makeup and she turned
Yes.
herself
Look like
into
mudeng.
mudeng.
Yes. One day maybe she can turn me into mudeng, but she turned you into something, right?
Yes. Let's talk about makeup prosthetics. Makeup prosthetics is where art meets transformation, turning faces into works of imagination. From lifelike scars to fantastical creatures, this craft brings characters to life, adding depth and realism to storytelling. Let's all watch this. Hello, it's a beautiful day. Join me as I venture into the world of makeup prosthetics, where faces are transformed into canvases of fantasy and art. Now today we will be talking to an artist who wields her craft to conjure lifelike characters and surreal beings, breathing magic into every story and inviting us to look beyond the ordinary. We are speaking with makeup artist extraordinaire Cheryl Cabano, not just locally but internationally, sis.
Yes.
So tell us, Cheryl, what inspired you to pursue a career in makeup prosthetics and how long have you been doing it?
Siguro it starts from one project and then they see how you work with them. It's the rapport, the professionalism that you show, the quality. And I think it's a mixture of everything.
When fans ask who brought Marian Rivera to life in Balota, the answer is none other than the talented Cheryl Cabano. A rising star in the world of makeup prosthetics, Cheryl weaves magic into every creation, transforming faces into breathtaking masterpieces. So you were the one who did that!
I was the one behind that.
Yeah.
Miss Marian that time.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was really, really challenging.
Okay.
It was really, because we had to work fast and with, of course, quality. It was really great.
How long did it take to finish the entire look?
Oh, that was quick. We did it in like 2 hours.
Seriously? Okay, but it looked so realistic, no? Yeah, yun talagang para siyang sinaktan ng todo-todo. Yeah, that was amazing.
Kasi under movie, talagang nasaktan siya ng todo.
Oh, yeah.
All the
Yes.
bones, no?
Oo.
But yet, really, ang galing niya.
Ang galing.
She won as the best actress, no? As a best actress and talagang amazing quality. And I was also with her during the entire movie.
Oh, talaga?
Yeah, I also did the prosthetics of Miss Marian there.
Ah, galing. So how long did you shoot for this?
10 days?
10 days. Okay.
Days, yeah.
Her artistry captivates audiences and has led to collaborations with international icons like Emmanuel Bayard from Mission Impossible 1 and Lucas Bravo from Emily in Paris. Each of her projects, including the stunning work with Marian, highlights how makeup can enhance storytelling and breathe vibrant life into characters. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Cheryl Cabano will be transforming me into Marian Rivera. If you have seen that TikTok reel that went viral, that bruised look that she had for the movie Balota. So this time, I will challenge myself to recreate the Marian Rivera trend from her stunning makeup in Balota. I am eager to explore the techniques that brought her character to life and capture the artistry of Cheryl Cabano. Thank you for joining me on this creative and unexpected journey. This has been Anne Asis-Carilo for It's a Beautiful Day, only here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. Always on top.
Hi, Marian.
Oh yeah, thank
Good
you.
morning.
I'm sorry, I forgot to bring my polar bear chair here to the studio. But anyway, yeah. It was too bad they didn't really like focus on the finished product.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it looked like.
It was really almost like Marian's look. Yeah, but with more layers kasi kay Marian because it takes more time. So there.
Yeah, no, but then it's funny how she said 2 hours is very quick.
Right.
Because, I mean, like, you hear stories about how long prosthetic makeup actually takes. Like, you could spend like an entire day on a chair just to get the look done. So, iba talaga yung trabaho na, the amount of patience required to actually do that job is another level.
Yeah,
and iba talaga, even the materials that they use, totally different from the ordinary makeup that we use. Yeah.
I mean, like, kung kaya lang natin, I don't know, Mo, would you try doing that?
I would. I want to turn to Budeng. I told you.
No. Okay, yeah.
I told you. I want to try it.
Ang hirap ganung level agad yung gusto niya, no?
And like, he wants to become a pygmy hippo. Ang hirap
Cheryl,
nun.
you got your work cut out for you. Turn me into Budeng.
I'm sure Cheryl can do that. Yes.
Absolutely. But anyway, that is it for us today. It was a fun Tuesday, November 19th. I'm Paolo del Rosario. Thank you very much for joining us.
And I am Anne Asis-Carilo. Remember to spread joy, love, and kindness all throughout the day.
And I'm Monique Tuzon. Stay safe, and we hope you all have a great Tuesday ahead. Join us again tomorrow at 7 a.m. only here on
It's a Beautiful Day!